Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Miikaa-iil Putra Pramudia, and today I will present a material about Suggestopedia as an attempt to fulfill my final assignment in this method in ELT subject. So, without any further ado, let's move on to the first material. The introduction. What is Suggestopedia? Well, Suggestopedia is also known as the super learning or accelerated learning method. This approach is based on the belief that learners can tap into their full potential by creating a positive and relaxed learning environment. And the next material is about the inventor of Suggestopedia. As you can see, the picture is Georgy Lozanov, who is a medical doctor and educator that comes from Sofia, Bulgaria. Lozanov's main motivation in creating Suggestopedia was to create an effective, efficient, and fun learning method. He developed Suggestopedia, which is a learning or teaching theory based on his early 1960s study of suggestion, which is known as suggestology. And the next material is we must know what is the theory behind Suggestopedia. Well, the base theory of Suggestopedia, as it's developed by Georgy Lozanov, is grounded in the concept of suggestibility and the power of suggestion in the learning process. Lozanov believed that the individuals possess a higher level of suggestibility, particularly in a relaxed state, and that this heightened suggestibility can enhance learning and memory retention. The next material is the main assumptions of Suggestopedia. Suggestopedia, such as other learning methods, is based on several main assumptions about the nature of learning and the potential of learners. And the first assumption is that the individuals have a higher level of suggestibility, particularly when they are in a relaxed and positive state of mind. The second is a relaxed and positive emotional state is conducive to effective learning. The third is a positive self-concept and a belief in one's ability to learn are essential for effective learning. And the last assumption is learning is most effective when it engages multiple senses and learning modalities. Now, let's move on to the key features of Suggestopedia method. There are some key features that I found based on my literal research. The first one is relaxation and positive environment, which means this method emphasizes creating a relaxed and positive learning environment. The aim of this is to reduce anxiety and create supportive atmosphere for learning activity. The second key features is music and rhyme. Suggestopedia incorporates background music during learning sessions. The music is carefully selected to induce a relaxed state and create a harmonious atmosphere in the learning activity. And the last key features is varied materials and techniques. This method emphasizes the use of a wide range in materials and techniques used to cater to different learning styles and preferences. The goal is to provide a rich and diverse learning experience that accommodate various learning modalities. Now, let's move on to the teaching steps of Suggestopedia. Suggestopedia, as other learning methods, typically involves several steps such as preparing a comfortable and positive learning environment. The second is building communication and establishing trust. with the students. The third is starting the relaxation and introduction process in the beginning of learning activity. The fourth is presenting the material to the students. The fifth is creating a multi-sensory experience. The sixth is to provide a positive suggestions to the students. The seventh is facilitating practice and application to the materials that the students learned. The eighth is reviewing and consolidating learning activity. And the last one is giving evaluation and feedback to the students. Now, let us move to the next material, which is the role of teacher and students in Suggestopedia. The teachers in Suggestopedia have some roles that are considered important for me. And the first one is the teacher in Suggestopedia must be seen as an authoritative figure who possess knowledge and expertise in the material being taught. The second is they create a positive and supportive environment using a gentle and encouraging tone in the learning activity. And the last one is to present new information to the students in a confident and authoritative manner. As for the students' roles in this activity, the first one, students are expected to participate in discussions, asking questions, and contributing their ideas and opinions in the learning activity. The second is they are encouraged to relax, visualize, and mentally associate new information with positive and vivid imaginary, allowing for enhanced learning and retention. And the last one is they are expected to apply the knowledge and skills they have acquired in practical contests such as role play, drama, and simulations. Now, let's move to the next material. What are the advantage and disadvantage? The advantage of Suggestopedia. There are some, considering they are quite popular in the 1980s. The first one is students are able to learn with a faster acquisition of knowledge and improved retention. The second is the use of creative and interactive activities in this method, such as role play and drama, can and will increase student motivation and engagement in the learning activity. And the last one for me is incorporates a range of sensory stimuli and learning modalities appealing to different learning styles and preference of the teacher. As for the disadvantage, we know that Suggestopedia, just like other learning and teaching method, have some disadvantage. The first one is the Suggestopedia itself often associated with language learning, and its application to other subject areas may be less well developed. The second is the implementation of Suggestopedia itself requires careful planning, specialized training to the teacher, and access to suitable resources. And the last advantage is since Suggestopedia emphasizes on relaxation and suggestibility, which may lead to a relatively passive learning experience. This thing potentially placing less emphasis on critical thinking, analysis, problem-solving skills, and other high-order thinking skills. And that's it from me. Thank you for the time and attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.